So breaking news, CM Punk has officially been released from AEW. So before I go on this little rant, first of all, thank you, Tony Khan, for at least being a boss and understanding the situation. Look, I'm a Punk fan. I always support him. But let's be honest, you can't just go around destroying monitors and gain angry outbursts over tweets and stuff like that. It's unacceptable. So in that regard, I totally understand why they had to get rid of him. He was a time bomb that kept on blowing up and blowing up. And you know what? If Tony Khan felt like this was the right move to do, then this was the right move to do. I'm not going to blame him. At least he did something, and now we don't have to hear about this drama anymore. That being said, fuck all of you who think that Punk was at the wrong at every single time. The Elite started this whole fucking garbage when they blamed Punk and spread false reports that Punk got their stupid friend Colt Cabana fired. Even though Punk had flat out said, even Tony Khan said Punk had nothing to do with Colt Cabana, they still spread bullshit, and that's when they lit the fuse on Punk, and Punk went on that angry outburst because no one was doing their job right. And keep in mind, the Elite are EVPs that did this, so fuck them. If they're going to do that bullshit, they need to be fired. Ryan Nemeth, he's a jobber anyway. Went on Twitter and called CM Punk the softest man in the world. There was no reason for that tweet whatsoever. So he's a liability. Get rid of him. Jack Perry. I'm a huge Jack Perry fan. I'm always will support him. But when CM Punk is trying to give you advice and management's telling you, hey, don't use real glass. It's not safe. You're going to get hurt. And you want to go on TV and shoot on him by saying real glass, cry me a river, when management told you not to do that, including Punk. And then what did you expect was going to happen? Punk was just going to be nice about it? No, he's a ticking time bomb. That's what he is. Bombs just don't go off on their own. Someone needs to light the fuse. So Jack Perry, Ryan Nemeth, and the Elite, maybe excluding Kenny Omega, because I really don't think Kenny Omega is the type of guy that would do that. But everybody else needs to be fucking fired. If Tony Khan really wants to do this correctly, fine. No more favoritism going forward. No more best friend shit. Get rid of everyone that was involved. So if you're going to fire Punk, fine. I am fine with that. It was the move that needed to be done. But then you need to get rid of the Elite. You need to get rid of Ryan Nemeth. And you need to get rid of Jack Perry for causing this childish bullshit to start to begin with. They lit the fuse and they let things get way out of hand and blow up in the locker room. So fucking fire them all. And I don't want to hear anybody. I don't want to hear from Saul Monster. I don't want to hear from any Elite supporters on this social media app. I don't want to hear it. These are the facts. Punk's gone. Fine, it's done. Move on now. Now, Elite, Jack Perry, and Ryan Nemeth need to go as well because they started this shit. No more favoritism if we're going to play by that rule. So, those are the facts. I like the Elite. I always support them, but they need to go because they're EVPs and they're acting like that is bullshit. I'm a fan of Jack Perry, but the way he acted, he should be fired for instigating things. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, this would have never happened to begin with if none of that shit started back with the Elite. If everyone would just keep their mouths shut and everybody just communicated, none of this would have happened. But no, now CM Punk is gone and everybody's acting like he's the villain of the whole story. When in reality, all he was just the time bomb that just went off and it just went across the entire locker room. And the only people to blame are the people that instigated this shit. I don't want to hear anymore. Fire them all then. If you're going to fire Punk, fire the Elite, Ryan Nemeth, and Jack Perry. And then start all over and let everybody know that I don't care if you're EVP, I don't care if you're a jobber, I don't care if you're upcoming talent or a big name, I'm going to treat you all the same. You pull shit like this, you're done. That is how I would do it. So Tony Khan, make the right decision, fire them, and I expect them to, because if you don't, you clearly have a favoritism towards those other talents. We're not tolerating this. No favoritism, you treat everybody exactly the same. So if you're firing Punk, fine, it was necessary. Now, get rid of the other people that were involved in that situation and move on.